Even in harsh conditions, DuPont Tedlar-based backsheets provide greater system lifetime power output and investment returns. Materials matter.
Hello, Happy New Year and welcome to the programme. Coming up, German feed-in tariff to be cut by 2.5%, global BIPV and BAPV market to reach 2.25 gigawatt by 2017, and Mexico, Chile and Brazil to dominate PV demand in Latin America. The German federal grid regulator said from January until November 2012, solar installations rose by 62% to approximately 7 gigawatts. November saw installs reach 435 megawatts, yet the figures are still down from the 611 megawatts of new PV capacity installed in October. The Federal Solar Industry Association calculated that in 2012, 1.3 million German citizens added photovoltaic systems in Germany, a new record. In total, 8 million households produced 28 billion kilowatt hours of electricity, a 45% increase year on year. But due to the government's installation cap of 3.5 gigawatts, the country's feed-in tariff will now be further reduced by 2.5%. According to reports, Environment Minister Peter Altmaier plans to propose changes to the renewables subsidy system in March to prevent a voter backlash against rising energy costs before the election in the autumn. The government claims solar subsidies in 2013 will amount to about 20.4 billion euros paid for through consumers' power bills. The global BIPV and BAPV market will grow from just over 400 megawatts in 2012 to 2.25 gigawatts in 2017, representing a five-fold increase. That's according to the latest research by Pike Research. The value of the market will also quadruple over the next 5 years, from $606 million last year to more than $2.4 billion in 5 years' time. Western Europe will remain the largest market for BIPV products, but according to Pike Research, other emerging BIPV markets up to 2017 include Eastern Europe, the Asia-Pacific region, especially Australia, China, India and Japan and Malaysia, as well as Latin America. Although emerging PV markets Latin America and the Caribbean are set for 45% CAGRs through to 2017, Mexico, Chile and Brazil are set to become the mainstream markets, absorbing nearly 70% of demand in Latin America, according to a new report from NPD Solarbuzz. According to the market research firm, PV project applications in Latin America and the Caribbean topped 6 gigawatt last year. The market is therefore expected to be dominated by ground mount installations compared to rooftop, as seen in the key markets in Europe. NPD Solarbuzz is forecasting 60% of PV demand by 2017 in the region will be ground mounted. However, both the commercial and residential segments are expected to grow from 2015 onwards as markets open due to falling system prices. Following a challenging 2012, German renewable energy developer juwi has restructured to focus on its core business with an emphasis on consolidation in order to prepare for the year ahead. As part of the restructuring, the company moved away from having separate divisions for solar, wind and bioenergy and instead offers its business partners tailor-made solutions in the renewable energy sector all under one roof. In 2012, juwi pulled out of several businesses, including the development of wood-fired power plants, and reduced some of its activities, such as its businesses in biogas. The company also cut its workforce as part of the streamlining process. In 2012, juwi posted a turnover of 1.1 billion euros, which was up by 11% compared with the previous year. MidAmerican Solar, a subsidiary of MidAmerican Renewables and part of the billionaire investor Warren Buffett's company portfolio, has acquired the 2 Antelope Valley Solar Projects from SunPower at a cost reported to be around $2.5 billion. SunPower will be the engineering, procurement and construction contractor for the 579 megawatt capacity projects and will operate and maintain the facility via a multi-year services agreement. Construction of the solar project is scheduled to begin in the first quarter, with the plants expected to be complete by year-end 2015. And finally, PV manufacturer China Sunergy has established a new manufacturing facility in Istanbul, Turkey, with its local partner Seoul Energy Investment Corp, a PV systems provider and installer in the country. It has a 150 megawatt PV module line installed and will become operational this month. The companies are also installing a 100 megawatt solar cell line, which is scheduled to begin producing solar cells in March. China Sunergy is also planning to move 200 megawatt of equipment to the Turkish plant from its facilities in Shanghai during the first quarter of the year. Last September, the 2 companies inked agreements to jointly invest in 3 newly established companies. Under CSUN Eurasia, they will manufacture PV cells and PV modules in Turkey and invest in downstream solar projects in Turkey and its neighbouring countries. Well, that's all for this week. As always, you can keep up to date with all the latest PV industry news via our Twitter feed. Thanks for watching and see you next time.